Hey, Dwayne, I want you to tie this rope to your truck and then drive forward. I'd had no idea whether this was really going to work, but I'd seen it in a black and white Western.
Yes.
Of course, Hopalong was using a horse, and Dwayne had a 4-ton truck, but hey, the principle's sound.
Anything you say, George.
Please forgive my mother. She can be a little difficult.
I think she can hear you there.
Oh, my feet, Raoul. Propose, you idiot.
Don't mind her. She just wants grandchildren.
Don't think I can't hear you, Raoul. I want the worthy successor, and you're not it. Propose now, or I'll do it for you.
Look, Nico, we haven't known each other very long, but... What the hell was that?
I didn't know what was going on, but Georges had to be involved in it somewhere.
So, Hey!
I ain't gonna say a thing, 'cause that sweet sound of falling masonry says it all.
Indeed.
Senor, the river.
Huh? Wait, what about Nico?
Come on, Nico! Into the truck.
What have you done? You only had to sneak a look at the chart, and it's turned into World War III.
No time to explain. Come on.
Oh, we're not going in the truck. Why are we not going in the truck?
Don't move, terrorist scum. You talking to me, Junior? Yes, I'm talking to you, fat man. And my name's not Junior. A word to the wise, Junior. You carry on waving that pea shooter in my face, and the next person who sees it is gonna be your proctologist. Savvy? General, I am happy to report that I have apprehended the terrorists.
You idiot, not them. The other American and the French woman. They're the ones.
Yay! Terrorists. Uh-oh. Wow, that's loud.
When I recovered consciousness, I was alone, washed up on the riverbank. My head was aching fiercely, and my mouth tasted like a swamp. But I followed the sound and discovered a treehouse in a nearby clearing.
Let's take the vine.
That vine rope could be useful.
Indeed.
The machine was broken.
Okay. Someone's playing the organ. Probably.
It would have been a shame to tamper with the elegant bridge. It seemed to be working just fine. It was a pile of damp leaves.
Yeah, it seems like they're moving though.
It was heavy. I guess that was intentional.
Okay. Press.
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
Okay. Let's go inside the treehouse, shall we?
Hello? Anyone home?
Maybe I use the cross to help me climb.
I couldn't see any great benefit in sharpening the cross.
No, you don't like that, do you? Hmm.
The leverage from the cross allowed me to turn one of the stones, but the other one remained stationary.
Okay. So I assume. Link those up with the vine.
The vine provided a drive belt to connect the two stones.
Hooray!
Now I had the contraption working.
But I don't have anything to press, do I? Right, so I think I've just worked on a puzzle there that I didn't need to work on yet.
The iron rim of the water wheel would have torn the skin from my fingers if I'd touched it.
Hmm.
The iron rim...
No. Hmm. What do I...
It seemed to be working just fine.
So I'm wondering if that's what I need to change. Give it another go trying to get into the treehouse.
There was no way of climbing up to the treehouse.
But there's a ladder there. Coal. No. Come on, throw it and get some attention.
I don't think so.
I'm actually gonna look this up. What am I to do? Fire. Okay, do I put the coal in the press? No. Something to do with
It was
these.
a pile of damp leaves. It was a pile of damp...
Oh. What? Surely I need to... put them through the press to dry them out. And then...
The machine was broken.
do I put the coal? The leaves. No.
That was no good.
I need to look this up. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Ah, okay. Bank statement.
I placed the bank statement over the damp leaves.
I need to find a way of lighting it.
It seemed to be working just fine. No.
How do I do this then?
No. I had to think of something else. No. I had... That would...
kind of like flint and steel, but I don't think there's a way of doing that, is there? Small statue on the wall for you. That seems an odd thing to do.
As I held the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks cascaded onto the leaves.
Seems odd that out of everything I could do, that's the one thing I get that it works.
Quick, man! Put out that fire! I've got a sick woman up here.
Sorry, Father, but I needed to attract your attention.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. I hope you weren't collecting those leaves for a reason.
Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Stobarn, George Stobarn.
I'm Father Hubert. I don't suppose you speak French.
Huh? Why do you want to know that?
I found a
Nico!
young woman with a fever by the river this morning. The poor girl is close to death. And there's nothing I can do for her but pray. I don't understand her, but I think she's speaking French.
Hang on. That must be Nico.
Where do you think you're going?
She's my friend.
Got to see Nico.
Please, my son. I know it's hard for you, but she really mustn't be disturbed. The girl needs rest.
What are you doing out here in the jungle?
God's work. Not quite the destination I had in mind when I set out, but you know what they say? Mysterious ways and so on?
You didn't plan to end up here?
No. I was on my way to the miners' camp in the north. I was stuck here when my boat capsized on the river.
That's exactly what happened to me. How long have you been here?
11 years.
That's my girlfriend you've got in your treehouse. What's the matter with her?
She's been bitten by a venomous river snake.
But can't you do something for her? There's a cure, isn't there?
I ran out of penicillin and morphine years ago, but the local people speak of a root which they believe will counteract the poison.
Where can I find this root?
I don't know, but maybe the shaman at the village can tell us.
Will you show me the way to the village?
Me? Oh, but I can't.
Can't. Nico's life depends on it.
You're right. Of course I should, despite my own guilt and shame. But I can't go as a representative of God with a creased collar.
A creased collar?
Oh
you
my
mean
goodness.
You put your personal attire higher than the life of a sick woman?
I
Indeed.
will not go to that village looking anything but my best.
Give me your collar. I'm sure I can find a way to press it.
Hey! Already ahead of it.
Thank you, my son. In the meantime, I must contemplate my sermon.
So your dog collar. Although I'm rather intrigued by the
There's
fact.
obviously more than a creased collar bothering the priest.
Also rather intrigued by the fact he's wearing bishop purple. While being a priest. Also British accent. Now, not to say there aren't British priests, but British accent would imply Church of England. Technically there aren't any priests in the Church of England, and wearing...
So there I was, hundreds of miles from civilization, doing the housework for a priest.
And that
It's
kind
a
of...
strange world.
And that kind of purple would imply bishop rather than kind of vicar, which many people would equate to being a priest, so... No! What? No! Bad George! Bad George! Bad! Naughty. Press the dog collar.
The press worked surprisingly well on the collar.
Yes, you've just... But it's going to take a priest again unless you grab it soon. Especially if you're just shoving it in your pocket.
Here's your collar, Father.
Thank you, George. You'd probably think it a little odd of me to make such a fuss.
Oh no. If I've been living in the jungle for 11 years, I'd be completely screwy too.
Screwy? Yes, perhaps I am. Ever since my last visit to that village.
Do you want to tell me what happened at the village?
I forgot my vows. I let myself be overwhelmed by the beauty of this unspoiled paradise, and in a moment of weakness, animal passion here that's entertained.
You know, you should be writing romantic novels. Did you experience some kind of a physical liaison at the village?
Yes, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I found myself doing the monkey dance.
I've never heard it called that before. And I didn't want to pry any deeper into Hubert's murky past.
I'm really confused by what's going on.
Now you've got your collar back, will you take me to the village?
I've still not finished my sermon.
Look, Father, I still don't know why you're so reluctant to visit that village, and it's none of my business. Whatever the reason, it can't be more important than saving Nico's life.
You're right. I must be crazy. We must make haste if we're to reach the village before nightfall.
What passage
By
is
the
it?
time we reached the village, it was sunset.
Just a question.
Hello, boys. Glad to see you're still wearing the underpants. What?
They're the best Christmas present we ever had, Father.
Mine are too tight.
Well, we all have our cross to bear. This is George. He has a request to make. I'm afraid I can't stay. Good luck, George.
Oh, thank you, Hubert. Thank you. Hello?
That's a relief. I never feel comfortable with him about.
Me neither. These damn pants keep riding right up my butt.
So, what do you want?
My girlfriend has been bitten by a snake.
So, everyone in my family has been bitten by snakes.
I was bitten by a dormouse once.
She's real sick. I hoped your wise man might have medicine.
Wise man? You must have the wrong village.
Father Hubert said there was a wise man in the village who could help me.
Ooh, he must mean the old man, the shaman.
Are you going to stand by and let my girlfriend die?
Of course not. What do you think we are, savages?
We'll start the preparations for a cremation feast.
You're not helping.
I'd like to see the shaman, please.
You can't just go walking in there and demand to speak to the shaman.
Well, I can.
Why not?
You have to observe the protocol. The shaman demands tribute.
Tribute? You mean like a gift?
That's right.
The eternal question. What do you give a man who has everything? Look, I know it's not much, but I want your shaman to have this.
Do you expect him to eat that?
He's an old man, you know. He might choke.
Give me a clue. What kind of things does your shaman like? Does he have a hobby, a favorite sport?
You insult us. The shaman lives on a higher plane.
Oh, right. Maybe a book would be more suitable. Or a jigsaw puzzle? Don't you just hate choosing presents for people you don't know?
Or do know, or people.
Would your wise man have any use for lipstick?
Not in that color.
Okay.
Haven't you anything in black?
Of course I don't. This stone is what brought me here.
That's a spirit stone. I wouldn't touch it if I was you.
Too late.
Right. It could be cursed.
Here, he'll like these biscuits.
If you say so.
Okay. So basically everything is cursed. Isn't that Pirates of the Caribbean?